another edition of Spyder News, where we try to keep you kind of up to date on what's going on at Poison Spyder. This week we've kind of got a few new products we'd like to introduce. One is just a revision of an old standard. This again is one of those parts that we designed because I saw a need for my particular Jeep. We had just removed the factory tire carrier holder and I just smashed my rear license plate and realized that was a pretty vulnerable spot and wanted to relocate it. So I wanted to mount it on the tailgate, but I also had a bunch of holes in the back of the tailgate from removing the tire cover or tire carrier that we wanted to cover. So we just real quickly drew this plate up. I didn't want to expose the factory hardware, so we put rivets in it to give it a nice clean install. And it kind of sprouted into its own little cottage industry. There's probably dozens of not tramp stamps, that's what we call it around our shop, and now it's kind of our thing, but a dozen of these little tailgate covers that other companies have made. And a lot of you like this one, and hundreds of you, thousands of you have bought it, but several complained about having to drill holes in their tub to put the cover on. So even though it was a product we never intended to sell, it's selling so well that we've listened and we've decided to give you a tramp stamp with that uses the factory hardware. So that means that you can just take the tire carrier off, bolt this one on, no rivets, no holes. You'll also notice that the center hole is left open. Many people have suggested they would like to leave their factory vent. This would allow you to leave that factory vent, still have the same ventilation you'd have from the factory if you just thought you had an issue with that before. And then we made it a two-piece part where you could actually bolt on this license plate cover. So you still have your factory vent, you still have the ability to relocate your license plate. If you didn't need to relocate it, this is all you needed if it was behind your spare tire. If you weren't running a spare and you wanted to relocate the plate, this will do it. If you just wanted to relocate your plate and get it off the corner of the Jeep, you can buy this separately and just bolt it into the factory tailgate holes and use this as just a license plate holder. And this is a product we've had for a while, but this product works with every one of those versions of the tramp stamp. It is a third brake light and license plate light. Pretty simple little connection. We have a pigtail that you can use that goes with this, but it's a universal one. It bolts to the license plate holes, gives you a third brake light and license plate light, so keeps you legal. Factory fog lights. This little bracket allows you to run a rigid dually, and there's several versions. There's diffused, there's amber, there's spot, there's flood, there's D2s, dualies. Whatever one you decide you want to run on yours is easily installed now with these little adapters. Our friend Tim Wimmer from Black Diamond Fab designed these. It's a universal piece that works with our bumper, with anybody's bumper, or your factory bumper. So this is now a product that we'll carry for those of you that want to mount your rigid fog lights in and these things are bright, really bright. So bright that you might want diffused if you're going to use them on the street. If they're off-road light, you might want to use one of these dualies. They ship real easy. Check out our webpage, it's got pricing and more information on them. Easy install, easy retrofit. Came up with a whole new design for the bombshell diff cover. It's a design that a lot of input's gone into. We've thickened it up. We've taken a lot of things that we didn't like about the old cover and improved them here. It's about as bulletproof of a diff cover as you can possibly get. If you run into something and you're able to break this, I think your Dana 44 axle housing is probably going to take a lot of damage. So I don't think you need one any stronger than this for any application.